video. Excuse my hair, it's a little wild, but it's what we're working with today. Today I'm gonna make a recipe from walderwellness.com. She has a bunch of like healthier recipes, so we're gonna do the healthy cottage cheese pasta bake with veggies. So it has not very many ingredients. It calls for pasta, marinara sauce, cottage cheese, spinach, broccoli. You can add minced garlic. I'm just gonna use garlic powder because I find that minced garlic normally upsets my stomach. So yeah, I'm pretty excited because it sounds really good and I've been wanting pasta, but kind of healthier and still get the protein with cottage cheese without having to make any kind of food. So I'm going to go ahead and start the pasta because even though it's a bake, you cook the pasta al dente and then you I think you're really just baking it to get the cheeses and stuff hot, but that's okay. So we're gonna get this started and see how it turns out. Now I'm just gonna add my pasta. This is my first time using this, the Barilla gluten-free pasta. We're not gluten-free, but we do try to I don't know, be conscious and make swaps where we can. So I figured we'd try this today. See how it is. I don't know why I'm adding that. I have to boil the water first. So I'm probably gonna put a lid on top of it so that it boils faster. At least it will steam faster. Even I think that makes a difference. It contains the heat. I'm gonna add some salt. I need to fill my table salt thing, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get that boiling, and then I think I'll do the veggies next. First step with the veggies is to saute the broccoli. So I'm going to get my oil and pan hot. This is also where you would add the minced garlic or fresh garlic if that's what you were gonna use. It calls for 2 cups of broccoli. I had a smaller broccoli flowerette, or broccoli head, so I just cut it all up. This is probably pretty close to 2 cups, maybe a tad bit more, but that's okay. I can't imagine more veggies is a bad thing, so I'm gonna let this heat up and then I will add the broccoli to it, and then I'm gonna add some garlic powder as well, just to get some of the garlicky flavor with added cinnamon. That would be bad to add that. I don't know, I will find it when I come back. Oh, it's right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna add some garlic powder with my broccoli. So I'm gonna give that a minute or so to warm up before I add it. Alright, so got my broccoli, I've done that before. And garlic. I'm gonna add some pepper too. And it says to saute it, I don't know, I might need to add some more oil. Saute it for 7 minutes. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll add the spinach. That shouldn't take as long since it will wilt. I think my water is boiling or about to boil. So let's check that. Yeah, it's gotta be boiling. Oh yeah. Okay. Going to add my pasta. And then this cooks for 10 to 12 minutes. So we'll do that and get it strained. Alright, the next thing is adding the spinach and then cooking it until it wilts. And it called for 2 firmly packed cups. Gosh, I make a mess. Oh, look at that. So I did a little bit more just because I had the extra spinach. Again, more veggies, it's healthier, plus spinach, you know, it wilts down, I feel like, so much. So yeah, my pasta should be done here in a minute, and I will strain that. So far, this is quite easy. I mean, you could buy pre-cut broccoli and you wouldn't even have to cut it. So that honestly I think is going to be the most work. So yeah, I mean it hasn't been taking too long. So I did turn my Alexa stop timer. I did start preheating my oven to 400, so that's going right now. And then so once the veggies are done and the pasta is done, it's a matter of mixing the pasta sauce and veggies, pasta obviously, and cottage cheese together and baking it. And you add cheese on top of it as well to make it all cheesy and goodness. So gonna keep doing that. Alright, so then, oops, I got someone outside of my dish. Next is marinara. I mean, basically now, other than the cheese, the marinara, cottage cheese, pasta, veggies, we're gonna mix it all together. If you're following the recipe, it calls for 2 cups of sauce. Same with, like, if you've noticed, everything I just do a little bit extra because, like, we tend to eat the same things every week. So to me, it doesn't make sense to have like 3/4 of a cup of dry pasta in the, oops, my oven's preheated, in the pantry. Cause like, it's gonna get shoved to the back and it's gonna go bad. So I kind of just, and same with like pasta sauce, I'm not gonna use like a cup of it. So I'm just adding it all because I don't want to waste it. And I like something like this. It's not like we're baking and need to be super accurate with our ingredients, in my opinion. I am not a trained chef, but this is just what works for us. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and mix this and then add the cottage cheese. I don't know, I feel like I'll just make less mess. Maybe because I'm using more sauce and everything, I should divide this into, I don't know, a smaller dish. No, I think it will be okay. We'll see if I can do this without making a major mess. So I'm gonna get this mixed together and then I'll come back and add my cottage cheese. Alright, so I'm using the AE cottage cheese, the best cottage cheese, I think, if you have access to it. Now, I don't know that I'll add all of this quite. It calls for 2 cups. Yeah, that's probably about a cup left, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Cottage cheese I will eat up. It's not like dry pasta, so I will eat that. So I'm okay not using the whole thing. So, let's see. Okay. I think we're gonna get away with putting it all in this dish. I may just put it on top of a cookie sheet. I don't think there's any chance of it boiling over. It's not really like lasagna, but just on the off chance, I don't have to clean out my oven. So I would rather be safe than sorry on that. So after we get the cottage cheese all mixed up in here, then we will add cheese to the top so it gets all bubbly and gooey, and put it in the oven. Well, we have to put it in the oven for the cheese to get bubbly and gooey. Jeez, can't talk today. And then I also got some garlic bread from the store to go with it, so I'll pop that in the oven as well when the time heats up, so we can have that with that. And this will be an easy little comfort food meal. I'm really excited. It smells good for, a few ingredients that is in it. I am confident that it is going to taste really good as well. So let's get this mixed up so we can get the cheese on top. Alright, I got that covered. I didn't use, this package has 2 cups in it. I probably used 1.5 cups-ish. I thought it covered quite well, or I think it's covered enough. We can always add more cheese to it if we want it once it's dished out. So now it's going to go in the oven uncovered for 20 minutes or until the cheese is all bubbly. And I'm just going to place a baking pan in the oven to set it on top of, just in case. I really think it will be okay, but it isn't. I don't want to clean my oven, so I'm gonna put that in. Alright, my timer is about to go off, so I'm going to turn it off and see what we're working with. You guys can't see that. It's not as bubbly as I was expecting it to be, so I think I'm gonna leave it in there a few more minutes. Gonna take my bread out and check on it in a sec. I went ahead and pulled it out because I don't want my noodles on the top to get overcooked. They might be a little bit. It's not bubbly, but it might just be because I used more stuff or whatever. Still looks and smells great. So I'm going to let it cool a second while I pull my bread out, and then I'm gonna dish it up and we'll taste test. All right, I get dished one up. Gonna dish the next one. It's very good. You can't tell there's cottage cheese. Not that I figured you could. I might add a little bit more next time, or maybe cheese throughout it. Mix it in a little bit, make it more gooey on the inside. That's what I prefer. I will say, like, you can taste the broccoli a little bit, which I like. I enjoy it. Like, I don't have a problem with broccoli, and I think it's good. So, I would just be aware of that. Like, I don't think it's a meal you could necessarily hide the broccoli in. The spinach you can. I don't feel like wilted spinach you can really wilted spinach like this you can't really taste, in my opinion. But overall, very good, very easy, fairly healthy. I think I used the Rayo's pasta sauce, which is lower sugar and I think lower sodium. I don't know, it has better macros or stats than like Ragu, I think, or it's supposed to. And yeah, very good. So if it's something you've been interested in trying, I would definitely do it. You could also add like ground beef, turkey, chicken, you know, any kind of meat really that you prefer in pasta. If you want to add more protein, I think that would be good. I mean, it would be good. I would probably add some more seasonings. I was thinking about that as I was putting it in. I should have added like more pepper and stuff throughout it, and the recipe even mentioned that. I just forgot. So definitely try it out if it's ingredients you like and or have around. I think it's a very good recipe.